Let's give us a minute here. Get started to tonight's de-stress and de-story. The ability to preset your body up for sleep. It might not be one of those things where we decide that every night we're going to hop on to an action thriller until we fall asleep. Or even possibly the best thing to do to prep your body. Oh, hello, Sasha. The best thing to do to prep your body might not be to watch that documentary. It might be to do something that we're going to do tonight, which is run through about a 15-minute practice and just prepare ourselves, like prepare our mind, our body for sleep, and not just any sleep. Like, it's not just the sleep that, It's the sleep where when you wake up the next day, you feel completely revitalized. Your body has healed itself while it slept. Everything around you feels like you're going to just roll out of bed and jump and be ready for the day. And that takes a little bit of practice. It takes a little bit of desire. It takes a little bit of what we're going to go through tonight. So, in order to get ready, I'm going to suggest that you get into your most comfortable, yes, the best kinds of sleep, that you get into your most comfortable position. For me, before sleep, it's sitting up. Sitting up with a good posture and kind of an alignment, working on my posture, working on the back, working on the spine, and allowing all the things throughout the day to let go. And how do we do that? Well, we just kind of get ourselves prepared. So you may choose to lie down. I'm just going to ask that you don't put too much stress on your neck with a pillow before this. You can when you go to sleep. This is the preparatory work. And we're going to run through a little bit of guided meditation, a little bit of centering ourselves, a little bit of breath work, all so that when we finally get to bed and hit the pillow, the TV's not on. The loved one that you kissed before you went to sleep, you've already kissed them. You know that it's time for sleep. So, finding that most comfortable position. And now I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. And if you're seated, just pay attention for a moment to your spine. Pay attention. Is my spine in alignment? Am I hunched forward? Is my neck bent sideways? And it's not that you're in judgment. It's just that you're starting to recognize where your body is and how it lines up. And so you might find yourself just twisting a little bit, getting prepared, stretching the neck, till you find yourself in that position where your back feels in alignment, your eyes feel in alignment. I'm going to ask you to close them and to take a deep breath in through the nose, bringing all the attention and awareness as if that air flows through your abdomen up into your lungs. And then I'm going to ask you to portray and project it to the top or the center of your forehead. Not that it actually goes there, but that's where your attention flows. And then exhale. And I'd like for you to find a little spot right in between your eyebrows, not too far that your eyes are strained, but that they're up. And you exhale. Taking a deep breath in through the stomach, and then accentuating, pulling the chest forward, breathing all of the oxygen in, holding slightly at the top. And exhale. Again. And allowing for the mind as it starts to wander and think about the things of today to come back into that center spot, that little spot in between your eyebrows, where you hold your posture, not to where you have back problems or pain, but to where you feel centered. And exhale. Breathing in. Keeping your eyes closed as we speak, as we walk through prepping the body, as we use that unlimited power of your mind, your imagination, to calm the seas, to calm the stresses of today. Starting to find your own breath. Making a little more attention, taking a little more attention onto your breath. Allowing it to be a little fuller than it was today. A little more complete. Allowing for the waves of the mind to start to settle. And even imagining the beach and the waves that roll in start to settle. And if you can imagine the moon starting to come up over the ocean. And as the waves settle, you start to see the reflection of the moon as they settle even more, as you take your next breath. As you exhale, you'll start to see the waves settle even more. You're starting to see a glare, like a mirror, off the ocean of the moon's reflection, as everything inside of you settles and relaxes. And in this stillness, in this calmness, we're going to suggest to your body that the cells know exactly how to regenerate themselves while you sleep to the perfect health of your design. The energy, the strength, the vitality, the elasticity, the joints, the lymphatic system, the central nervous system, your cardiovascular system all resets themselves to a higher modality of health than the day before. And as you watch the ocean glistening over the sun or over the ocean, the moon glistening over the ocean, everything in your body becomes really still. Everything about you becomes open to that perfect design. We're going to suggest that unlimited power of your mind, that tonight your dreams are vivid, they're educational, they're calming. We're going to suggest that should you have had repetitive dreams, we're going to suggest that the lessons of those have been learned and they can move to the next lesson. They can move to the next dream, allowing you to fall deeply and consciously into sleep. And now as you sit on the ocean with the moon high, the waves flat, your toes in the sand, your attention in that little spot in between your eyebrows. breathing deeply, that you set the intention that tonight you'll receive everything that you could possibly desire. That your body heals, your communications are clear, your central nervous system flattens out just like those waves. All stress is gone. For the next couple of minutes, we're going to just breathe together as a group. Taking that first deep inhale in. And allowing for your mind as you exhale to find its place of peace, its comfort, its relaxation. And with every breath, you fall deeper into your meditative practice. You fall deeper into your own healing. And just breathe. yourself back into center. Should you choose, as we close this portion, you can always dive back in as deep or as long as you want before sleep. Prepping ourselves for these beautiful moments, allow for all the glory and grace to flow through us while we sleep. It allows us to start the practice that when we hit the pillow, that's the time that it starts. It's designing these moments to drop the stresses, to live in our greatness, live into our greatness. My friends, I appreciate you for being on tonight, for joining me in part of this practice. Meditation, it doesn't take long. There are times that I enjoy to go into a meditation for quite some time. And there are times like this where it only takes a few minutes, but it makes all the difference in the world. My beautiful friends, I appreciate you. Thank you for being on tonight. Feel free to message, comment, share. If you have questions, reach out. And continue to join us on these live meditations. Namaste to you too.